Welcome back to Trash Panda Off-Road. Today we start the preparations for Whipsaw on the Whipsaw 2023. The Whipsaw Trail is a famous trail up in BC, Canada, that every year a small group of Suzuki guys get together and run. They've ran it, I think, the last couple of years, 3 years maybe. So this year we're going to take the purple X-90 and we're going to go up and run it with them. The tin top is going to go to get the Toyota axles put under it, so can't take that one. And the overland build is still broken, and the Samurai has no motor, so we're taking the purple X-90. But we got to do a couple things to get ready for this trip, so that we can get ready for camping and do as much as we can to fit everything into that little trunk. Also, we have to take the camper off my Super Duty and put the other tow hitch and stuff under it, well, the other stinger, because we're going to tow this thing up the BC up to Princeton. We're not going to drive it. It's about an 8.5 hour drive for us, so we'll go ahead and tow up there, and then we'll wheel this with supposedly 20 other Suzuki rigs. You guys hopefully been watching the channel for a while. You know packing an X-90 is not easy. We've taken them on a couple of different camping trips before. So this is all the room you get in the trunk, and the trunk is filthy. A couple videos back, not long ago, we went with the guys from Suzuki World and cruised around Central Oregon down there by Pleasant. Oh, look at that. This thing's so dusty inside. So I got to blow all this out, clean this out, and to make matters worse, we do carry a full-size spare in the trunk of this. This is a 33 10.5, so it's a little narrower, but it's still a 33-inch spare. So we're going to try to clean this out and blow this stuff out of here, figure out what can be kept in here and what needs to come out. Really is hard to figure out what to put in this little rig. So what I've done so far, I got the first aid kit, fire extinguisher. I took my last US bag company bag out of the overland build, put it in here. So it's got some stuff in it that I think we're gonna need. I am running my cot tent, my sleeping bag, the tool bag's in there, the air compressor's in there, and I'm out of room. So I still hope to get a chair, some food, cooler, cooking stuff, air mattress, and some water in that jug. All in this car somewhere. Today's the day. It's Thursday morning. We are leaving our home. Well, unfortunately just me. Wife's not going to be able to come, so I'm leaving the house, heading up towards Canada. Quick stop at the Scatter Creek rest area here. About an hour and a half into the drive. It's supposed to take me about 8.5 hours or so to get to Colmont, BC. That's where I'm going to drop off the truck and trailer before I head on to, I believe it's called White Sands, where everybody's going to camp. Well, not everybody, but a lot of the people are going to camp for a couple of days before we hit the trail. Looks like all the truckers that keep America moving starting to get up and get their day started. It's been about 6 hours since we left the house. We are at the border and we are gonna stop into the old duty-free store, see about picking up some good stuff at good prices, but we'll see. That's everybody going back to America. We're in a shorter line getting up there to Canada. Bought a bottle of Woodford Reserve and we're just gonna make sure we can get through the line here. Gotta hunt down my passport. I know it's in here somewhere. Holy mackerel, that's been a long drive. We're at 10 hours or so to get up here. We're at we're in Colmont, and Wade's buddy, who I just met, Wade, has a house here, and he said we can park our truck and trailers here and go ahead and unload everything. So that's what we're gonna do. It turns out that on the way in here to Colmont, we passed the little forest road to head back down to where everybody's camped down by the river. And there's no service here. I was going to call Sabrina and let her know I made it, but I'm trying to send a text just to see if I can get that out. But anyway, since there's no service, that means I have no GPS. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. If not, you'll be part of that adventure too. Let's go find everybody else. You can see all the little Zooksaw on the Whipsaw stickers. So now we're going to go down this gravel road for a bit. He said there's another sign, and there's a left, and there's a bridge. Hopefully there's more stickers. Now, there were not more stickers, and I ended up on the highway. So let's turn this thing around and go back in there and see where we can be. Maybe we have to go down that road that says, danger, do not go down this road, it's a rough road, or road's closed, or something, I don't know. So if you look down there, that goes back to the highway, so this must be the road. Semi-permanently deactivated. Proceed at your own risk, no turnaround. Alright, well, we'll check it out. Came to a little fork in the road. I don't see any stickers or directions or signs or anything. So we're gonna think this is our left. Maybe that just dead ends down there. We'll go this way. I wonder if I'm supposed to go up there. Puts me closer to the water. It looks like there's some tents and stuff down there. So I think we're gonna try to go down this little ramp. Maybe not. We opted not to try to go down that little ledge, and we just kept going down the main road. I took a minute and looked at, because I was worried there wouldn't be service, so I took a screenshot of his directions, and it said take that left, come down, take another left, get on a KVT road. Not sure what that is. I probably should have asked. And follow it all the way down until you get to a bridge. And at the left of the bridge is White Sands Beach, and that's where everybody's at. So we're gonna stay on this road here for, I don't know, maybe 3 miles or so, and then we'll see what happens. He did mention that trailers would not make it, and so far there's been a couple of things that I would agree. Rigs on trailers would not make it. So going down this road for probably 3 more miles. It is nice and scenic. There you go. Gone about a mile, no, half mile down the road. That looks like a bridge. A little day use area with a little porta potty. Caution, fire hazard. Wait. I don't know if I'm supposed to go down there or go back, or I'm gonna go back to the day use area and see. I hear people down there. I can't see through the brush to tell you if there's any Suzukis down there. Just keep on trucking here. Alright. Looks like somebody has gone through that mud puddle recently. Using my great Native American tracking skills. You can see that mud puddle right there. Somebody's ran through it. And this is it. There's some Suzukis and some trackers and some other stuff. Sweet. Real quick walk through camp, and then we're gonna put the phone away and enjoy campfire. Got a sport, got a hard top tracker, nice Samurai, the X-90. Got my tent set up here through the woods down there. Long wheelbase Samurai, and then this really nice dun tracker. And that's the group for tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do some cruising around. Good morning, everybody. It's about 8 a.m. and nobody's, well, half the camp's starting to get moving around. Look at this view right here by the river. What a beautiful place. Stayed up late last night. Had a propane fire pit going and just enjoyed the company. It's nice out here. I guess the plan for this morning is we're going to get some breakfast going and then take a rip up to one of the local towns and see an overlook, I believe. So there's 4 of us in this group, and then there's a couple more straggling, taking a different route. We're heading into a town, I believe it's called Tulameen. Some of the guys need some more ice and stuff like that, and then we're going to take a trail up to some kind of bluff or something, some overlook. Country out here is really nice. So we got off into the woods. It turns out this whole area out here is OHV wooded trails, and then in the wintertime it's snowmobile trails and snow wheeling trails, and really nice country out here again. I think I said that last time. Kind of reminds me of home. So we're heading up. Supposed to be over to, I believe we're going to overlook a lake. So the bottom of this trail was kind of sketch. I didn't record any of it. It was not, well, not really sketch. It was just on a hillside, kind of like how we usually wheel. And then all rocky and loose. So because I'm in Claire's car, I just kind of took it nice and slow, put it in 4 low, just eased on up the hill, trying not to do anything bad to this car. Oh, unfortunately, it did get a little warm, so we're puking some water out of it. And so just coming out of the overflow, so we should be all right. But we did make it up here to the first overlook. Guess there's another one. Guess there's another one up the hill a little bit further.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking sick picture.
On our way now to a second lookout. It's supposed to be better than the first. We had to take a stop there for a minute because with Wade has that big giant rack on the top of his Samurai there. That's the blue one in front. And he nicked a tree branch and shook it loose and knocked it down across the trail, so we had to stop and pull out some axes. Well, one axe. Anyway, so now we're just cruising down down, actually down the hill. One thing's for sure here, they keep these trails narrow. Nice little puddle. You guys probably couldn't see it because of the way the shadows are. So I'll just turn the phone camera thing off for now. These long bogs, they remind me of, holy mackerel, I'm having a brain malfunction. CT Mad Mods. On his YouTube channel, he's got a Samurai. They do a lot of wheeling up in Alaska, and they run through like trails that have these kind of long puddles in them. Check that channel out too. Well, we took a wrong turn. So now we're in this little itty bitty gully. And we're going to try to get everybody turned around and go back the other way. This happens a lot, but that's okay. That's part of the adventure. So after assessing our situation and where we're at and what time it is, we're going to just head back. They say that we can take a road down through here and back through into Colmont, which is the town that's like 2 miles from where we're camped, or like 3 kilometers, I guess.
How do we get down to the bottom, down the main road down here? Do we turn left or right?
So we think we found a trail that'll lead us all the way back to where we're camping, but we'll have to follow it and find out. Well, it didn't take us back to camp, but it took us back to the highway. Not sure which direction we have to go, though. I don't know if they're figuring it out. Oh, he's unlocking his hubs. I got it. Man, it's so nice out here. Look at that. I am so glad I made the drive up here to do this with all these guys. It took, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but it was about 9-10 hours worth of driving to get up here. And now we're here. So we're going to buzz down this road a little further into camp, see if anybody new showed up, and then we'll hang out. That's not totally true. I don't get to just hang out. The potato salad that was in my cooler blew up, so I gotta clean my cooler out, and also the X-90 was getting a little hot, so we're gonna wire up a fan, a wire to the air conditioning fan, and see if we can get that thing to run full time. And it don't look like there's any new people here. Well, there's some new people here, but I don't see any new Suzukis. Oh wait, there's a badass second gen right there where my tent was. It's in my parking spot. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. We're going to stop the video here, and remember to tune in next week. We start running the Whipsaw Trail tomorrow. Oh, also subscribe to the channel for all kinds of geo-tracker and Suzuki action, and follow along Trash Panda Off-Road on the Instagram.